Glory to Jesus Christ. I'm Father Thomas Loyer from the Tabor Life Institute. There's a lot of consciousness today about the environment, not polluting it, keeping it clean, caring for it. But you don't have to be an environmentalist to know that we should care about the environment. All you have to do is do something like look at this icon. This icon is about Christ being baptized. Notice where he is. He's immersed in water. Now, because he's God, anything God touches is going to be somehow filled with his presence, which means it's going to be made special and holy. And in fact, God immersed himself not only in water, but really into his whole creation. Let's face it, water is in everything. In doing this, he sanctifies the water and he sanctifies all creation, including the human person. Look at the rocks, how they're painted. Again, everything is purposeful in iconography. See those little light spots there on the rocks? What that is, that's a sign of the light of Christ shining and dancing off these rocks as though they're being illuminated by his very presence. Once again, the icon is showing, by how it's constructed and painted, that God comes into his own creation, touches it, and changes the value of it. In other words, elevates the value of it. Creation becomes sacramental. And if that's what it is, if we believe that, we can see that as the icon is trying to get us to see, how do you react to the environment then? You wouldn't think of polluting it. You would know that it's sacred and we would care for it. All you have to do is look at the icon, the message of the icon. There's another thing in this icon as well. This icon is called Theophany, which means it's the baptism of Christ, but Theophany also means it is the revelation of the Trinity, that at this moment, Jesus Christ, the second person of the Trinity, is then visited by the Holy Spirit, the third person of the Trinity, and his Father's voice booms out in heaven, "This is my beloved Son in whom I am well pleased, listen to him." So there's the first person of the Trinity. So now we have in this icon the portrayal of a God who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, a union and communion of persons, a Trinity. It's not enough just to say, it's all one God. No, yet, yes, one God, but one God who is Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. And that's going to make a world of difference when we talk about relationships and our desire for intimacy and marriage and so on. We desire that because God himself is relational within himself. Father, Son, Holy Spirit, a union communion of persons in love. Just like in marriage, two people love each other, but they become one, and yet still remain distinct. God's the same way. Distinct persons, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, as we see in the icon, yet one God. So iconography teaches us something about God himself, the truth about God himself, and also something about the environment. Glory to Jesus Christ.